Welcome back, everybody, to the next episode of our short or long series of Update 8 in Experimental. So I've just done a little few off-camera touches. I've added the little concrete setup there, and done a few tune-ups here. I just need to add now, or to connect everything for the inputs for these before we get them all kicked off. So these should bring all the ore in anyway. Come on, bugger off. They can be a bit of a pain. Okay, so I'll just sort of like fine-tune the top here. I think we've pretty much got everything done. I've just put this little connection across just to jump across the yeah, I think I just need to get rid of that one. It's a little bit messy. I'll just put a row of, and I put the wrong ones in. Put the 4-foot ones, need the 1 meter ones. That's the ones. Yeah, so I'll just set this thingy up for the conveyor system, and just need to connect that one. And I think that's pretty much everything. And like I said, we've got the setup here for concrete. We may as well do it while we're here. So I just need to put some power on it. So I can just put one power cable right there and just fire the whole 3 on it. Lovely jubbly. Okay, everything is ready to cook there, I think. I say this is just getting us all the main copper stuff, wire, cable, and copper sheets, so we can do our build our first cold generator setup. I think we're pretty good, really. So I managed to pick up a few extra stuff as well. I did some extra work in the MAM. Got some extra tickets by sinking a lot more stuff. So let's build it out a bit and just power it up. Okay, I think I need some extra stuff, so I'm going to get some. Yeah, always running out of materials, but here we go. We're back back now at the copper plant. Let's finish off our setup. And that's it, we're all done. All powered up now, so we just need to connect all our power sources up to our main grid, what we got right now. So just put this up, just stick it on the wall, I guess. Yep, stick it there, and then just trace it around. Let's go this way. Okay, now let's just go up, trace our way over to our live power grid, and we will be putting some stuff, some factories on here to get this quartz out. Quartz is going to be quite important for us, especially for signs and lights in general. But this is where we're going to start our, well, our generator system, which is going to be our main area for steel. So let's try and put it in an area where it's not going to disturb. Although I can probably change it later anyway. So yeah, just need to, let's see, put it on here so it's high up out the way. Let's feed it straight across here and get into our onto our home base here. Connect it in. Right, you can just click on here. You can see how to connect it in here. If I just stick it out here for now, stick it there, and it's full there, so I'll just remove that wire, I think, and connect it in now. There we go. Yeah, let's just see where we are. Yep, big jump up there for power. So looks like we're all kicking in. Let's go and check out our old stuff, and we can probably actually, you know, stop our copper wire now down here, our copper factory, since we've got a pretty good replacement we've just built. Well, we're all green over there, so that's good. So the power's in, but here we can just yeah, we can just to tear this down, I think, save some power. Okay, they're off now, so get rid of that wire there. So we just need to put a new connection up to here. There you go. Is that brought us back up line? Yep, we're back online. And that's offline. So eventually I'll come back and I'll remove all that stuff, but for now we can just leave it as it is. Obviously once we get our coal plant in here, we can start thinking about getting our steelworks up and going, and reposition our ironworks back over here too, in the area at the top next to the copper area. So let's see where we stand here. So yeah, it's gone down a little bit now, which is good. So we've got enough scope here to bring it in. I'm going to take the power thing off that for now. We don't really need it on. Okay. Capacity 3, we're pretty slow on capacity, but it should be enough because we haven't got things running constantly, so we should have enough power to build our initial plant, and we do need power to power it up, ironically. But yeah, let's head back up to the top end and make sure we're all oh, it just threw me for a second. Then it's just a leaf. That was something new that it added. So obviously none of our iron is lit up. Everything's yellow, which shows we're all connected, and we've got a recipe in there. So none of this is powered up, which is, yep, what I wanted. We don't need these powered up right now. So let's have a look. All that's powered up. All that's churning out. So we got copper ore coming in, and we got lots of red lights here because we've not set them up. Okay, I forgot to do that. So let's just paste these in. As you can hear them kick in as soon as I paste it on. So I'll just set it all for copper. That's it. This one. All the copper's coming out, and well, we got the 100% copper, 100% copper. Yeah. And I need to put a belt between there. Obviously, I forgot to do that. Just connect that to that. Okay, the copper ingots are flying down there as well. So it'll take time to spread this along. Yeah, it all looks like it's slowly moving. I mean, on these, obviously, you know, on this type of system, it's a chain, so it takes time for it to move throughout the manifolds for each factory for it to get up and running and consistent. But we just need to make sure at this stage it's got the right elevators and the right conveyors to carry enough. I mean, we've only got 120 items per second as our maximum, and yeah, it's all looking good. It's looking a bit slow here, but we're getting a lot more of the wire coming in now, so that should start to spill off. There's not much coming down this one, which is, this must be for the cable. There's the copper sheets. Only a few coming in there. No cable yet, so let's see where this cable is. It's starting to appear now, but again, it's just taking time for it to all migrate through the manifold systems, because they've got to get the copper's got to go into ingot, the ingot's got to go into the cable, and the cable's got to go into the wire. So it does take some time. So I'm not fussed about it. It looks like it's all good. Some greens showing up there, which is good. Oh, yep. It's all marked up at 50%. Okay. Definitely in the right direction here, I think. I mean, once we get blueprints, we'll be able to make these a lot more compact. Especially when we get more, you know, more capabilities, you know, at least the 240, oh, sorry, the 270 belts, which means we can get the 240 items a second going, which is pretty minimum we want for you know, for our starter base. I think the graphics on this are really cool though. So good how it just pulls it in. Cables are coming in nicely now. And the sheets are coming in, so it looks like they're coming in pretty well. Yeah. Again, it's not a super lot coming in because pretty much all of these are half capacity, so. And that's purely down to that we haven't got the sufficient belts. So I think what we can do is just check that we're pretty close to the max, but we're not exceeding it, so yeah, not too bad. So let's see if we can just take a spur off this and see if we can light up the concrete. Yeah, that's too far up there, I think. Yeah, let's bring it back halfway. Now across there, then across there. Nope, looks awful. What do we do? Let's bring it down to the edge here. And then straight across to that. There you go. That should line us up with that. So let's see what we've got coming out of here. So it's only 120. Okay, we need to copy them recipes over to the other two constructors. And that should do it. Maybe enough coming out of that now. Of the jubbler. Look what we've got here. So a coal generator is what we sort of, you know, that's what we need to do. You know, 75 megawatts. Output, so compared to, you know, a lot smaller, 30 megawatts for the biomass burner, so it's over twice as powerful. So I think we'll be basing this on a 240 items per second, but we've only got 120, so if you do 120, divide that by 15, which is the amount of coal each generator needs, and we've got 8. So we need to do 8 generators for the supply we've got, but we'll build for 16 because shortly after that we'll be going to we're going to 240. So let's see what we've got. I think we should head over now to our coal area and build that up. You know, we'll let this. Might as well just empty this box while I'm here. Okay, just take that. Okay, enough space. Let's go and do it. And we'll come back eventually and fix all these in. Looks pretty cool, that, I think. But that's still not. Still not. Was it still not running? The wire's still going in. There's some going in, so let's just leave it. Right, let's head back. Let's head to our area now for our generators. So all this area is going to serve for steel. So now we're going to build this up and put a little coal generator setup. This is not our main area for our setup, so it's just going to be an interim one, which we'll just leave probably for the steelworks. But our bigger one will be up on the mountain lake there, behind us. So that's what we need the copper for. But we should have everything else now, so we've got everything we need to build these coal generators. So first of all, let's clear some space. Let's get rid of these wires for a start. So let's redirect these power lines away from our build area for now. So let's just put this on the wall over here and up there. Probably just one at the end here, and then just across to join up there. So now we can delete these and delete everything in the way. Right. That's the last one done. Okay, so now, no, get rid of that little spider. Pretty thing. Come on. Yeah, these will keep spawning while there's nothing here, but once I build this area up, it may stop. I'm not sure. Might be too far away. But for now, let's do a little time lapse as we build up our coal generator. Yeah, let's just go for it. Okay, let's start building. Oh, there we go. We're pretty much all done for the, at least for the main structure and belts, etc. What we need to do now is to go and get our water, well, our copper. So we're going to use, obviously, our water extractors. We're going to put them up there and connect them here. And we need our copper. We don't have the copper, which is what we're waiting for right now, but there should be some done now up above in our copper factory. So let's go up and let's go and pick up some of our requirements from the copper factory. Here we go. I don't need any cable, I just need the copper sheets. So we'll just get a few of these. We should be alright with. I should do. And that's pretty much it, I think. Let's get back to the fuel generator. And here we are. So what we need to do now is to put a couple of, well, we need 3 water extractors. We're going to have 3 runs here. So we need 3 water extractors and 3 pipes set up. So let's do the pipe work, and we'll probably speed up the video from here. So enjoy. And that's all that done. So we should be pretty much all hooked up now. You know, all our water's in. Started off to get a little bit of a walkway there as well. So yeah, looks pretty cool. It's all hooked up for power. So now what I need to do, I think, is let's kick off our coal and start to fill up. So we can fill up all our coal generators before we switch it on as such. So we're going to go up just one line here, I think. Fill one side of this for 8 generators right now because we've only got 120 per second, per minute. So yeah. Until we get the bigger belts, we'll just do the 120. So 75 megawatts, and if we're going to times that by 8, we should be looking at 600 megawatts. And currently, yeah, we're capped at 360. So it gives us nearly twice the power. So let's do that. So let's first of all connect some power to our miner, and we can kick that off. Okay, so what have we got coming out here? So 120 per minute. So we're just going to make sure that we're change the belt. Looks like we got to, yeah, we need to get the belt right. So take that 120. But we are, no, that's the right speed. Is that the right capacity? That's the right capacity. Perfect. I think they are too. Yep, it's all good. No gaps there, so it's showing that there's no problem there. So that's all coming down. So what we'll need to do is just get rid of this belt here, I think, for now. So that'll just feed one side. So all the 120 will be separated in here. Right, all the coal is all in now. It's everything's full up, so I think we can crack her up. So let's connect the right side. So what am I going to connect to? So if I take it from here. So if I connect from here, put one on the end here. See, should be able to get it on the top. Put it on this side, straight across. And now we should be well, let's check the water first. So the one thing on the water that we probably need, so we've started to not really change, nothing's kicked in yet. We're just under when it comes down to the power, but the one thing we might need a pump, because we might not be quite getting enough water in. Let's see where we are. So let's check the water levels. The water level looks okay there. Yeah, it's too low there. Yeah, I think we need to put a pump on there. So I think we should put a pump right about there. Okay. I always press the wrong key on these. Okay. Left click to set the... Oh, not right click again, keep right clicking. Left click to set the thing, and then left click again for the rotation. And I'm fine with it there, so left click it again, so it should be good. Same here. Left click twice. And same there. Left click again. Right, now these need to be powered, so this little power setup's not going to work, so let me delete that for now. Let me let's do one pole per water extractor, I think. So let's put that in the center. Where does it go? Let's put it in the center tile here, and then feed one back to feed the pump, and then let's put another pole for this one here, and then feed back to connect that water pump, and same again for this one. So I can go there, feed back the water pump, and then we just need to connect them all together. All done, and then let's just connect this last one. We don't need a pole, we just go straight to the top. So that should give us enough power now. So the pumps are working, so you see them pumping up and down. I see the water rise a lot quicker. Okay, that's full, that's good. That's full. That's getting really full. So it's all set, it's going up. Yeah, we can all see it's going up. Yeah, perfect. And this is the other individual one. That's all good. That's all good. Looks like we're on a winner. We actually don't need that middle one to be that much powerful, because it's only feeding 4. So, but right now it's looking quite solid. So that's working well. I'm not sure if there's if it would perform better if it was deeper, but it's filling up. It's the main thing. But I could take this off and then just lower it out a little. Okay, that's that done. I mean, to be honest, on the other side it doesn't really matter what power they've got, because they've not actually got any coal going to that side. So mainly this side we need to make sure. It's a little up and down, but it'll probably give it a chance to stabilize as it goes in. So what we're looking at now, 960. So we should be getting, well, yeah, that's about right actually, because we've currently got 600 watts we're expected from this, plus we've still got the bio generators. So yeah, about 960 is about what we expect. So they're all running pretty well right now. So yeah, I think we've got pretty much done and dusted. We've got our first, at least our first half a coal generator set up, but we've done it. Happy with the build, and I hope everybody enjoyed, watching this and finally getting our coal generator up and running. So now we can truly start to see some optimization and getting some factories. So join me on the next episode, and we will hopefully be building up our steelworks as well as our other stuff, and moving some iron ironworks over here as well. Until the next time, bye everybody.